First of all, we are using the Earnix for 6 years, and we immediately put the Earnix as our quoting engine. So from the beginning, we have the Earnix online. And after the grasping the benefit from the risk modeling, we start to focus on the demand. Really, what is the price sensitivity and so on. And currently, I consider it as the one of the most important benefit of the Earnix, having it online, immediately see the conversion, and you can adjust immediately the prices. Yeah, we are not doing it every week, but we can do that. So that's the advantage. Yeah, we just of course are, let's say, we have a respect to our clients, so we always try to evaluate. But the demand model is the strong benefit. I see from that strong benefit, but it has certain rules. First rule that we created is that if you provide a quote, that you immediately are in the group A or B. So in the case that the client is coming in 2, 3, or 4 weeks, he receives immediately the same offer. So it's not possible that he jump from group A to group B. So there is a consistency. Without this consistency, you cannot do the A/B testing. Otherwise, the organization is confused how it's possible that one day you have this price, the second day is the second price. This is the first thing. The second, in the case of the A/B testing, we are not really playing with the client. There is a test of a couple of percent for a particular segment. So it must be reliable, trustworthy, and not to disturb your sales force. Yeah. So you can do that. It has certain rules, and all the time we are running at least one A/B testing, sometimes even more. We are testing more, and we are not doing it only in case of the motor. We are doing it the same in case of home and household. We did it in case of the liability. Yeah. Well, by the way, this is very interesting because in case of the liability, the potential is huge. So we are running it all the time. First time we start to do the testing a little bit, but very carefully in case of the life. Yeah. We implemented the Earnix as a pricing engine into our all line of business that are in the digital way. We still have the certain kind of the line of the business in the manual way, but it is not there. But otherwise, it's the primary source of the quotation. The challenge is, let's say, from the human perspective, because when we are doing the changes, quite often we think, okay, we have it under control, and there is small manual mistakes, for example, in case of the preparation of the pricing for the testing, and we already launched, in case of the A/B testing, a mistake. And suddenly the price was ridiculous, both low and high on a small sample. And that is the really challenge to explain that what we are doing. Advantage of, in case of the Earnix, is that you can change it within the day. Yeah, so you see the mistakes and the next day is not there. But I would not say that there is a technical challenge. Mm-hmm. I think that is the challenge for the human, how to work with those tools. What we are doing now is, in case of the MTPL, Casco, and the home and household, you have the basic products, basic risks. And on the top of that, you have a lot of riders. And we try to provide you, for the first look, the best riders that we think are for you, and the most effective fit. And it is working. It is working. This is our way how to work with the personalization. And we are just trying to modify and expand the model and the approach of working in this way to all line of the business. What I would stress here is, it is not about the profitability only. This is really about the net promotion score, about the customer satisfaction, because in the case that you as a client, you see something that is fitting to you, and you don't need to discuss, no, this is too low accident, or this is not the best assistant that I would like. Definitely it create not the best the feeling from the sales perspective. Well, in principle, we try to insure everybody.
Yeah.
It depends on price purely. Yeah. So we have, of course, in case of the SME and so on, we have certain segments that are not aligned with our ESG policy.
Mm-hmm.
But from the perspective of the risk, it is just a matter of the price. Well, I have a long-term motto that it is not important to be the best in all areas. The important is to be one step ahead of the competitors, so then you can win.